Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna. I'm welcoming all of you for this Gita course level 2. Today the topic is Guru and Disciple. Very important topic. So before we go to the session, we'll have prayers, and then we'll do our class. We'll start our class. Okay, next slide. I'll share the slide now. We'll do the Mangacharan prayer, and then we'll continue. Oh, 2 minutes. Okay, yeah. Om Ajnana Timurandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Sakshu Unmilitam Ena Dasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Desatarine. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patithanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yatkripa tamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramanandamadavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Om Tat Sat. Thank you. I'm welcoming all of you. So warm welcome to all of you for Gita course level 2. I'm really happy you're all attending regularly and practicing bhakti. This bhakti, it's very simple, but when we associate with the devotees, right? So similarly, if you are not associated with the devotee, it is very, very difficult. It's not possible. Okay. So today the topic is the spiritual master and disciple. We are going to discuss very, very important topic in bhakti. So without spiritual master, our bhakti is nothing actually. So we are going to discuss how, what is the quality of the spiritual master and what are the qualities of the ideal disciple should be there. That's what the topic of discussion today. Okay. So here, Srila Prabhupada is Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of the ISKCON International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He has both qualities actually. He was he acted as a spiritual master and he was an ideal disciple also. We learn from him. We can learn from him all the things. How ideal disciple should be. He exhibited that. How bona fide spiritual master, both he exhibited. So because of whom, because of his divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who could able to practice bhakti now, and all over the world, many people are practicing. So we'll do humble obeisances to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, now we'll go quickly. This is the agenda for today. Recap of level 1 discussion on this topic. We had already discussed this very, very basic level that we'll discuss again, and then we'll go further. And the other one is importance of disciplic succession. We are going to discuss today, and the quality of the spiritual master, qualities of the spiritual master. What about good gurus, but not in parampara? Many people have this question. We are going to discuss, and qualities of an ideal disciple. This is the agenda for today's topic, right? Okay, we'll quickly go to recap of what we learned in the first level of Gita course about this same topic. Okay. Okay, what is the knowledge that we are trying to get from Guru? This you all should answer. Maybe you all try, because you might have remember this, whatever this is discussed in the last session 1. Anybody would like to answer for this question? What are the 2 aspects the disciple learned from Guru? Oh, already sense control, character. Exactly, perfect. Whenever we say perfect, we have to remember Krishna, because Krishna is all perfect. We are all imperfect. The answer is perfect, Mataji. Janaki Mataji. These are the 2 things we learn from Guru. One is sense control and character. Okay, what was that? Chanakya Pandit says about character. One is Matras Pradareshu, like except wife, all other women we should see as a mother. That's the first character. Second one, except whatever we earn, other than other property, we should treat as a garbage, right? This one more thing is there. Third one. Anybody remembers third one? We should see all the living entities equal. Pandita Samadarshana. Yes, very nice. Mataji's Pandita Samadarshana is to see dog eater, Brahmana, every living entity, that is called Pandita. That is a good character. Nowadays we are all studying the school. What the school teaches us? No character, only how to earn money. But this is what we learn from Guru, bona fide spiritual master. This is very important aspect. The second one, sense control. What are the different aspects of the sense control? Nectar of instruction. The first one, first sloka, it tells us, vacho vegam, manasa vegam, krodha vegam, jivva vegam, udaro, upastha vegam. These are six senses as to control. Vacho means speaking. Until otherwise, we speak only about Krishna. Other than if you speak anything else, what else? You are inviting a snake in our life. It is a problem. Particularly this Kali Yuga, hypocrisy, quarrel. So immediately you'll get quarrel. Second one, Vacha Vegam, Manasa Vegam, control the mind. And then Krodha Vegam. Krodha Vegam means control the anger. Jivva Vegam, control the tongue. And then Uttaro, control the belly. Upastha, control the genital. These six things, if you control, then you become perfect, like a perfect disciple and perfect even preacher, perfect guru also. So these are the things we learn from the spiritual master, right? So very nice. I'm very happy Janaki Mataji has given a right answer, and very nice. She might have nicely attend the class. Okay, even knowledgeable people fall into illusion. Okay, this will discuss more. We need external help. Okay, so the knowledgeable person, many people have a lot of knowledge, right? Many people. But why they are falling into the illusion? Why? Because they don't take perfect shelter, proper shelter. And when we don't have a proper shelter, we need an external help. Who can give external help? The person who is already perfected. That person only can give external help. For example, we suppose there is a quicksand. People fall into that. Many people fall into that. Can each other help? No. Quicksand will drag you down. Who can help you? Who is away from the quicksand, who is in the stable platform. He can give the hand, and the person who is in the quicksand, if you hold it, then this person can be able to escape. Similarly, we are all in the samsara sagara. Like it's an ocean. It is shoreless ocean. Think about it. Shoreless ocean, no shore. You cannot find out where is the shore. We are in that ocean, right? Then the person who is standing outside of the quicksand, that person only can give hand, but our job is to hold that hand. Even though you give the hand, we are not holding the hand, then we cannot escape. We'll be in the quicksand, we'll die. This is what almost 99.999% of people does it. Very few people come to bhakti, and in that also very few people get perfected. Because see, now we started this Gita course. When we start, around 300 people attended. Now if we see around 16, or I don't know how many now, we see around 15, 16, that much only will be there. Because people are not ready to spend time. When you spend time, when you want real knowledge, then this is about this knowledge, whatever we are giving, it is priceless. You cannot pay the money. It's not possible. This is priceless. This is whatever Krishna given. Prabhupada, like Acharya, want to give freely, right? So this knowledge is priceless. You cannot pay. You are a debtor. That's all. You have to serve. Only serve if possible. You all can serve. That's all. Even we cannot close the debt. It's not possible. That's what we are all doing. We are all debtor now. So we have to pay. I don't know how to pay. Somehow we have to please. That's what we are doing. Right? Okay. And one more thing. This is what willingness to take help is a glorious, not a weakness. See, when the hand is given, we have to hold it. If we're not holding, even the hand is there. If you are not holding, that person cannot save you. You have to hold it. So the external help is the spiritual master. The spiritual master will ready to give the hand, but we should hold the hand. That is, willingness should be there. These are the level 1 recap. And we are going to discuss about false gurus. There are many gurus. In the name of gurus, there are a lot of, in the Kali Yuga particularly, if you think about, many people say this guru, that guru or all, but we'll discuss about more about it. What is real guru? For example, real guru means it should come from the parampara that we'll discuss now. I'll discuss qualities of the real guru, that also we are going to discuss. Okay, now we will come to the first topic, importance of disciplic succession. Okay. Okay. Now if you see, first statement, we'll read it. Lord establishes the school of material world. It is not established by a human being. First of all, you should understand. Lord himself establishes the school of material world. That is what important point. It is not that human being developed some disciplic succession. No. How this knowledge is given to different authorities, and then through authorities we are this parampara system established, that we are going to discuss. What are the different parampara system we have in the earth, planet, and who we are, that also we discuss. And the Lord also established a way to propagate the knowledge. That's what the parampara system. First he established himself, the school, and then he established the parampara system. And whoever in this parampara system, whoever is practicing bhakti in this parampara system, Lord personally take care of the system. How personally take care of system? Whenever this disciplic succession is broken, Lord personally come and re-establish it. That is what happened when Mahabharata was happening. Then Krishna says that, that also we are going to discuss. Like the Lord personally comes and re-establish it. He correct it and then make it again parampara system properly. Whenever the message is diluted or not in the appropriate way, then Lord personally comes and does that. So Lord himself established, Lord himself create the system, and Lord himself maintain the system. Then where is a chance of destroying, or what do you call the other word, like closing this system? No, there is no possibility. We may leave, but Lord will come and then establish again and again, whenever. That is what, like he said that paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya saduskrutam dharma samstarpanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. He said that I will establish the dharma again. This is what is going to happen. So this is not man-made religion. This is Sanatana Dharma. Dharmam tu sakshat bhavat pranitam. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is clearly mentioned, Dharmam tu sakshat bhavat pranitam. This system is done by Supreme Lord himself. It is not created one. We have the man-made one, right? First, please understand this. We see this picture also. It is coming like from Krishna. It is coming. Finally, it reaches Guru-disciple succession. This is what it is. So, and one more thing, Lord himself follows. When Krishna came, he accepted Santi Bali Muni. Similarly, when Lord Chaitanya, he is also Krishna himself, he accepted Ishwarapuri Maharaj, Ishwarapuri. So he no need to accept. Actually, he himself he is the starting guru for a whole Vedic scripture, but he show himself that this is how we have to follow. He no need to do that, but he shown to us this is how we have to follow, right? So this is what. So I'll give. So I said that how Lord establishes. Where is a Praman for this? I said Lord establishes himself, and Lord is maintaining himself, and then Lord is re-establishing also whenever broken. Where is the Praman? It is there. I'll show you now. So this is a sloka from Bhagavad Gita 4.1. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Imam Vivashvate Yogam Proktavan Aham Havyayam Vivaswan Manave Praha Manu Ikshvakve Abravit. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna said, I instructed this imperishable science of yoga to the sun god Vivaswan. The current sun god name is Vivaswan actually. So he himself, he has given this imperishable knowledge, and the Vivaswan instructed to Manu and father of mankind, and Manu instructed to Ikshvaku. Is a king. So this is how this knowledge was. It is if you think about this sun god, some millions of years back, right? So this is how when he spoke again, it is broken. Then he again is re-establishing. That's what is. See next sloka. Evam parampara praptam imam raja rishyo vidu sakalena hamahato yohanasta parantapa. So this supreme science was received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in the way, but in course of the time the succession was broken. Therefore this science therefore the science as it is appears to be lost. So this is what, so it is lost. So again Krishna establishes. So already this was there. It is not just 5,000 years. It has been spoken. This Bhagavad Gita. It was there millions of years. It is eternal, because whenever this creation happens, that creation has to be maintained. That manual already given. But when the broken is happening, when the disciplic succession is broken or the knowledge is diluted, then Lord Himself personally comes and reestablishes. So this is a praman, right? Okay, this is how Lord establishes. This is a praman for you. So, evam param. This should be learned from parampara. It is not that I learned somewhere and then I do myself. I will establish one more parampara system. No, it's not that. We cannot maintain. It's not possible. Whenever, even if you see normally in the corporate world, they just for communication test they normally keep. Okay, some information they'll give, the other person should not hear. The person who is telling first, somebody will say, the other person will hear, and he will tell to other person. Finally, it reaches the end. The message, whatever is given, at the end, it will not be there. Some other message will come. Anybody tried that? In the corporate world, they give. So communication is very, very important. That is why this parampara system properly establishes, like disciplic succession. Very, very important way. The way how it establishes, no, the guru should understand is then only that person is guru. That we are going to discuss qualities of guru. He will give the same knowledge without deviation, and he will give to the next person. That is how this disciplic succession works. It is not just, see, when we the corporate world, just 5 minutes the message is deviated. But this message is a spiritual message. It is understanding, spiritual understanding should be there. But millions of years passes as it is. That's how this disciplic succession works. So lot of scrutinizing study of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, then only can understand the Guru Tattva, and then understanding the Krishna Tattva. That person become Acharya, that person become a spiritual master. It is not that, okay, I read Bhagavad Gita, I become a spiritual master. No. You read Bhagavad Gita. I know what I remember what Mataji was attending by Bhakti Vriksha. She read 27 times Bhagavad Gita. 28th time is attending with me. And she was crying when we were teaching Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. I asked her, why are you crying? She said that I read 27 times, but I don't know Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is what will happen when you hear from the people who are, when just to read the book, you cannot understand. You should hear from the disciplic succession. Then you can understand who is Supreme Lord and who we are and what is a relationship. So that is very important. Okay, I'll read another sloka. So this is also, it's related to this, how it establishes. So, Sabeyam maya te yoga prokta puratanaha bhaktoshi me saka seti rahasyam hi etat uttamam. So why Krishna is given this knowledge to Arjuna. Many people ask question. So Krishna answered to this question actually. So he said that you are my devotee and as well as my friend. This is a reason. But it is Krishna's will. Many people ask this question also. I remember. Okay, Sudam also is friend. He is also devotee. Why Krishna is not given? So we cannot ask Supreme Lord's will. He establishes and he is giving. That's all. You have to accept it. Many people ask why he has not given to this person. Why he has given it to this Satriya person? You should have given a Brahmana person. You should have given some other person. But Krishna give. But he is reasoning also. You are my devotee and as well as my friend. Okay. So this is how Lord establishes dharma and establishes the disciplic succession. So you may ask, many people are giving this different things that we'll discuss. So here we see that Lord Krishna emphasizes the importance of Guru Parampara by accepting himself his own pastimes, right? He accept Santipana Muni and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accept Ishwarapuri Maharaj, right? Okay. Now we are going to discuss this. Krishna doesn't have, okay, I'll read this sloka and then we'll go forward. Name partasi kartavyam trishu lokes kinchana nana vaptam avaptavyam vartayeva cha karmani. For example, Krishna doesn't have any prescribed duty. Actually, he no need to do because everything for him, everything is there. He just have to enjoy. But still he's saying that I no need to do any work, but still I'm doing it because if I'm not doing, my followers who is following me, they are also not doing. So he's setting an example. This is what Krishna is, our original Acharya, original spiritual master. He's setting an example. Same thing our spiritual masters also does it. They no need to do anything because they already achieved Krishna in their lifetime, but they follow when they preach. Srila Prabhupada personally does all the things, right? So he has created a system and he maintains the system and reestablishes and he also follows. This is what Krishna does. Krishna does everything for us. Actually, no need to do, but he has done everything for us, right? Okay. Hope you all understand this concept. So here you see, Yadihi Hagam na vatteyam jat karmani athan tritaha mama vattamanu vantante manushyaha pata sarvashaha. For if I ever fail to engage carefully performing prescribed duties, O Pata, certainly all men would follow my path. So Krishna says, if I am not following, the other people also will not follow. So I am doing perfectly. So you all do it. That's what Krishna wanted to establish this. So similarly, this our Acharya also established. So the original Guru, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he himself follows and we should also follow. People will say, Krishna is playing simply. I also play. I don't do any karma. No, it's not allowed. Krishna also does it, right? Please understand. So this is what, that is how our spiritual masters also, for example, if I give example, Prabhupada, he already achieved Krishna. He is in fully Krishna conscious. Why he has to go there and preach? Because he follows his Guru. His Guru is a Simha Guru. His name is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He established 64 Gaudiya Math all over India, not only India, all over world. Some of the, they are in London also. Some of the centers are London, in London 2 centers, and one is in Burma, Rangoon also. So he has established 64. So he preaches tirelessly. He preaches, and so the same thing our Srila Prabhupada also followed. But the thing is, the instruction is different for him. Different in the sense, the spiritual master is spiritual master Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has to Srila Prabhupada go and preach in English-speaking countries. Very, very tough task, because the all scriptures are in Sanskrit or in Bengali. He has to translate and he has to preach to the English-speaking people. And English speaking people, they are a very, very, fallen condition, either Yavanas or Milchas. So you think about it, within India itself, preaching is very, very difficult, very, very difficult, because here most of the people knows Krishna, but they don't know who is God. That is different. If you ask them, many people say, I know God, this and all, they'll tell. But really, if you ask who is Supreme Personality God, they say many people. They say everything same. Ganesha same, Muruga same, like they say everything same. That's all. That's how they understanding, because they don't read the scriptures and they don't understand. We don't understand. But if you go to Western countries, they don't know. They don't even know who is Krishna himself. You say who is Krishna, they say how he will be, like they'll ask. So in that place, he went and he preached. So he translated all the scriptures, the essential scriptures. Almost he translated 80 books. 80 books he translated. Out of that, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita. These are very, very important scripture he translated. Apart from this, many other books like Isha Upanishad, all they translated, many small books, Science of Self-Realization, many things here and there. Okay, now we'll come to Parampara system. Okay, I was talking about Parampara system. This knowledge, this knowledge, Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has given actually 12 people, 12 Mahajans. But in Earth planet now, we have 4 Parampara system, only 4. Remaining 8 is not here. It is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. Who are all the 12 Mahajans? Like Prahlad Maharaj, Yamaraj, what else? Even Bhishma and many others, like 12 Mahajans. They are the authority for the spiritual science. Nobody else. These are the only 12 people you have to approach for this understanding of the spiritual science. No other people. But out of 12, we have 4 Parampara system on the Earth planet currently. Who are they? The right side, if you see, 4 Kumaras, Sanat Kumaras, Sanat, Sanatana, like 4 Kumaras. They are the sons of Brahma, but they are all like brahmacharis. And then next one is Lord Shiva. So, okay, this 4 Kumaras Parampara, the current Acharya is Nimbarka Acharya. Still they are there. This Nimbarka Acharya, their Parampara is there in Mathura and Barshana, that areas. Still the people are there. There is a temple. We went there and we saw the Sanat Kumara Parampara system there. They are practicing. They are worshipping Radha and Krishna only. The other one, Lord Shiva, Rudra Sampradaya, second one. Rudra Sampradaya, current Acharya is Vishnu Swami. Vishnu Swami. So in this Parampara, they are also worshipping Lord Krishna. They worship Lord Krishna as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. They all are worshipping Lord Krishna as a Supreme Personality of Godhead only. So the Vishnu Swami Parampara is there. We are called Vallabhacharya. They are called Vallabhacharya Sampradaya. Vallabhacharya was there in Gujarat and where else? Rajasthan area. If you all remember, many people have this Laddu Gopal. Laddu Gopal is from this Sampradaya. It's also called Pushti Marg. So they worship Lord Krishna as a Vatsalya Bhav. So Vatsalya Bhav means the parenthood. There are different rasas we can establish with Lord Krishna. One is, what are the 5 rasas, important rasas? One is Shanta Rasa, Dashya Rasa, Vatsalya Rasa, Sakya Rasa, and then Madhurya Rasa. So this Lord Shiva Parampara, Rudra Parampara, they worship Lord Krishna in the Vatsalya Rasa. This all worship Krishna, Radha and Krishna, but different rasas. That is why the worshipping method may be different, but they worship Krishna. Like, the 4 Kumaras, they worship Radha and Krishna, but they worship Radharani as a wife of Krishna. That is Swakya and Parakya. So we also worship Radha Krishna in different mode. I will tell you that. So this Lord Shiva, this Rudra Sampradaya worship Krishna in the Vatsalya Bhav, that is parental food. Okay. And then there is a Lakshmi Parampara. This Lakshmi also received this knowledge from Lord Krishna. And that knowledge, that Sampradaya is Ramanujacharya Sampradaya. This is more prominent in South India. For example, Srirangam and even Tirupati, they all, if you see their tilak will be two white and then center will be red. So they worship Lakshmi Narayana. Krishna in the Vaikuntha Loka as a Lakshmi Narayana. So they worship Lord Krishna as a Lakshmi Narayana form, right? They worship in the Dashya Bhav, servant mode, awe and reverence. In Vaikuntha Loka, Krishna is worshipped as a king. Krishna is like a king. The other people, like other living entities, they treat him as a king. So when you go to the king, you should be very, very, very respectful mode, right? That's how this parampara worship Lord Krishna. The final one is Lord Brahma. Brahma also received the same message, same knowledge from Krishna, and their parampara is Madhvacharya parampara. This Madhvacharya parampara, they also worship Krishna. Madhvacharya is in Udupi. They started in Udupi, Karnataka. So Udupi, Madhvacharya parampara. Still the paramparas exist. Okay. So now ISKCON, where is coming from? ISKCON is coming from this Madhvacharya parampara. Brahma Madhva Gaudiya parampara. This Gaudiya, when it started Gaudiya, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna himself, he took birth in this parampara. He took initiation from Ishvara Puri, and then he took all essential things from all other parampara and put into this parampara. Now he started established this Madhva Gaudiya parampara. So now this ISKCON is coming from Brahma Madhva Gaudiya parampara. Gauranga, that's why Gaudiya, right? Gauranga. Lord Chaitanya is also called Gauranga. Gauranga. Gaura means gold. Anga means body. It's like a golden color. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is golden color, so it's called Gaudiya, Gauranga. So this establishes. So this is how the knowledge can be learned, not any other way. The knowledge should be here from only these four parampara people, right? Not other way. Now you may ask question, there are many gurus, many people are there. Shall we hear from them? Right? You all have this question, right? Why this only four parampara? Because this is the system established by Krishna himself. We have to hear from here only. You see, now also you see, other than now this Brahma Madhva Gaudiya parampara, other paramparas are preaching very, very less. If you see Nimbarka parampara, one or two people they are preaching. And if you see from Vishnu Swami, they are also very few. Just following some tradition kind of things. But preaching is not happening. New living entities keep on taking birth. But who is preaching? No. The tradition, the family they're following, and slowly they forget why they are following. And finally, if you ask, why are you doing? Nobody knows. That is a standard now we all have, many people have, even their parampara system people. Very few people, like even in Ramanujacharya, very few people are preaching. But now if you see in Madhva Gaudiya parampara, thousands of preachers are there all over the world. Everywhere preachers are there. So that is what. So now, by mercy of Srila Prabhupada, this was already predicted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. My Senapati Bhakta will come. He will propagate this message of Krishna consciousness all over the world. So it's already predicted 500 years back when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there. So that Bhakta, that Senapati Bhakta, is none other than His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Now, if you go anywhere, ISKCON is there, and you can get prasadam, you can meet some devotees over there, everywhere. what to speak of other countries, even Pakistan, everywhere it is there. Everywhere it is there. So this is one of the important aspect of this parampara system. We should hear only from this. You may ask other systems are there, why you should not? See, I can give examples also why we should not hear. I'll tell you. Okay. Okay, before going to the quality of spiritual master, I will tell the reasons why we should not hear from other people. For example, I don't know that slide is there or not. Maybe I'll explain here itself. Okay. For example, the other people, they many gurus, many of them, all of them are bogus because they are not here from the spiritual master, like a bona fide system. So then they may be, their intention may be good. See, we respect all the people. First of all, first we have to establish ourselves. Thing is, we respect all the people, not only the bogus guru. Even we respect the ant. We respect everybody because every living entity is part and parcel of Krishna, right? Part and parcel of Krishna. So we don't disrespect anybody. But what the parampara system people talk about the bogus is that their philosophy. The philosophy is wrong. They have their own opinions. They put their own things instead of writing from the parampara system. Now, okay, you may ask question, what you parampara system people does? Parampara system means, I'll tell you what Prabhupada did it. He translated this many books, right? All the books he has translated. How he translated? He read his previous Acharya's commentary and he took all the necessary things which is helpful for this current trend of the people, and then he put it without missing any points. And these people could able to understand. That's a way he translated. That's all. He has not done anything from his side. He has not put his own mind. No, he take from his parampara people, like disciplic succession. Like if you see, what is that? Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Vidya Baladev Bhushan, all acharyas, there are many acharyas. So he take it from there. Now you may ask, okay, from whom they have taken? They have taken from their seniors, like their acharyas. Like this is coming. Only thing is the presentation, the principles are same. They don't deviate from the principles, but the presentation according to time and place and circumstances will present. That's acharya's job. That's all. But the principle, they never give up. Little details, they change because according to the people nature, will change. But the principle the same. When the principle comes, somebody break it, this acharya will get angry because that's what now this we call this bogus guru. The principle is broken because they're not heard from their guru. Even if they have guru, if you see his guru, it may not be. Somebody establishes themselves. It is not established by the Lord himself. And it will not be corrected also at the end. It will be totally diluted and the intention may be good. That we can respect. They want to give some good thing. For example, I'll give one example. There is a medicine. Okay. There are, okay, I'll give you example like there are parents has two child. Okay. The parents are, there is a elder child and a younger child. The younger child is suffering some disease. This elder child wanted to give some medicine so that he will be cured. There are so many medicines. You go and take some medicine, inky picky ponky, like take it and then you give some medicine to his brother. Will it cure? No, it won't cure because he has not learned that from the right source. Intention may be correct. He want to give something good, but that will not work. Only way is learn this knowledge from the parampara system, or otherwise we are called bogus gurus because bogus philosophy. Many people are intentions are good. Many people trying to earn money. Many people trying to do something else, but learn from the parampara is very, very important. Then only is called a spiritual master. or otherwise he is not a spiritual master. Many people say Jagat Guru, this Guru, that Guru, and all many gurus. No Guru, only bogus philosophy. So, so the first question whenever somebody is telling that, we have to ask is, which parampara system are you from? If they could able to answer, then the first test we have to, because anybody saying, anybody come and preach to you, preach to us, then first thing is, which parampara system are you coming from? Out of four, fifth parampara they say something else, then you are not a bogus, you are bogus. That's all. Very simple. You reject it. Because the message, even though they talk about Krishna, even though they do all the things, but their conclusion is not correct, because they have not learned from the parampara system. They put their own mind. And then they will write, and then that will spoil all the spiritual. It will not serve the purpose. Why we come to Krishna consciousness? Taking only just for peace? No, we want to perfect our life within this lifetime. That is why we have to practice very seriously, very sincerely, very seriously, right? Or otherwise, simply, okay, I want some peace, I do this. That is, many ways are there. But anyway, while doing this Krishna conscious, automatically everything will be there. It's all peace and all the things is a byproduct of Krishna consciousness, peace, happiness, and all. Ultimately, something else you will get it. That is a topmost goal. So the goal you want to achieve, the perfect goal you want to achieve, then you have to hear from the parampara system. Why these cheating gurus are there? Because the people are there, cheating people are there. They want to cheat. That is why cheaters also there. They want to be cheated. That is why cheating guru also coming. Otherwise, there is no need of, if there is a market. In the market, there is a business happening, means what? There is a customer, that's why he's keeping the shop, right? So cheaters are there, and cheating gurus also will come. That's what it is, right? So basically, the people who are approaching, if you see many organizations, they have lakhs of followers. Why? Because this fellow want to make something. I scratch my back, your back, you scratch my back. That's all. Nothing else is there. Then what the Krishna consciousness is the topmost one, which is established by the Lord himself, and it is coming from parampara system, and we are giving freely this knowledge. This knowledge, you take it and practice it, because it is Krishna's message. You just practice it, you will benefit out of it. And the ultimate goal you can achieve. So basically, the cheating gurus are there because there are customers are there, right? When we are very sincere, when we are very serious, then Krishna himself sent a guru for you. I give an example. Dhruva Maharaj in the Srimad Bhagavatam, he was because of some problem happened with his father, and he went to the mother, was asking how to solve this problem. Then she told, you have to go and approach Lord Vishnu. Then he asked, where is Vishnu? He is in their forest. That's what all the sages are going there. Go and search there. He is very intensely, he was 5 years old boy. 5 years old boy. He went to the forest, and then he's searching. By the time Krishna sent Narada Muni, he came and was asking the Dhruva Maharaj, where are you going? He said that I'm searching Lord Vishnu. Can you show me? He said that you are a small boy. He's just testing him. You are a small boy. This is a playful time. Go and play. Don't come here. This forest is a lot of animals are there. They will kill you. Then this Dhruva Maharaj very humbly says that, okay, thank you for your advice. Can you, if possible, you show me where is Vishnu? Otherwise, you go away from my way. I will go and search. Then he understood the seriousness of this boy, and he gave all the steps what to do, how to achieve Krishna. Then he started this practice. Within a 6 months, he could able to meet Lord Vishnu, right? This is what he's sincere and very serious. So Lord appears. But when we have a cheating mentality, so we'll get cheating gurus. So we should not have that cheating mentality. Within 6 months, I'll get it. Okay, I'll give some rupees. You give some mantra. I will attain perfection. No. The worst thing I ever heard is people go for child. If they don't not able to beget a child, go to some guru and can you give me child? Many people go to for job. Many people go to different things. Money. This guru is not for that. Guru means you want to deliver. Deliver. Deliver means what? You want to deliver from this samsara sagara, from this material world. That is the real guru. Remaining all cheating gurus. He want to deliver. He should be able to deliver. So that person only from parampara system, not anywhere else. Okay, we'll discuss of the qualities of the guru now. Okay, what is the qualities of guru? I read this. Kiba vipra kiba nasi sudra kene naya he Krishna tattva vetta se guru haya. Whether one is Brahmana or a sannyasi or a Shudra, regardless of what he is, he can become a spiritual master. We know the signs of Krishna. This is what it is. So, qualification for Guru is this sloka. So, this qualification is nothing but you should know Krishna Tattva. If you know Krishna Tattva, then you can become a Guru. Whether you are a sannyasi, you are a Brahmana, or you are a Sudra, no problem. It's not that you should become a Brahmana, then only. No. We should know Krishna Tattva. The person who knows Krishna Tattva, that person can be a Guru. Right? That's how we have to understand. So it's not that Guru can be only from Brahmana. No. This is what Prabhupada establishes. When Prabhupada was preaching in the Western world, and many of Indians, Brahmana families, they literally protested or they don't want to recognize such people. But Prabhupada, don't worry about all the things, because this is what the scripture says. Whatever scripture says, you have to follow. Where it says that, okay, only Brahmana can become a guru. No, never mentioned. It's not there in the scripture. So this is what the statement from the scripture. So this is how Prabhupada established. Right? Okay. Okay, here if you see how to understand the Krishna Tattva, the another question. How to understand this Krishna Tattva? Krishna Tattva, to be understand, Krishna himself says, Janma karma chame divyam yovam yoveti tattvataha tattva deham punarjanma meti mameti. So Arjuna. So the Tattva, Janma karma chame divyam. Janma and karma all are transcendental. Chame divyam evam yoveti tattvataha. As it is, who can understand, they can be a guru. They can be a guru. Though those people can give the knowledge to others so that they also come to that stage and they can also be liberated. This is what it is. So this is what Tattva as it is, Krishna Tattva we have to understand. Who can understand Krishna Tattva? Who are coming from the parampara. Otherwise, it's very difficult, because understanding Krishna Tattva, only Krishna has to reveal. Krishna revealed to the parampara, and that people only can give that. It is not that somebody can give about Krishna. No. Krishna Tattva, it's very, very difficult to understand. So, to understand Krishna, Krishna has to give. That Krishna has given to the parampara people that has come to the disciple succession. That succession we have to learn about Guru, about Krishna. Right? So, okay, qualities of the spiritual master. Okay, this is what it is. Must have taken a shelter of a bona fide spiritual master in parampara. This is the first quality. This is the quality of the spiritual master. Please understand. If this is not there, then he is not a guru at all. Must have taken a shelter of bona fide. What is a praman for this? The praman is there in Katha Upanishad. Katha Upanishad or Mantuka Upanishad? I'm not sure. What is it? Tat Vijnanatam Gurum Eva Abhigachit Shrotriyam Samit Paninaha Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. So this is the quality of the Guru there. It is mentioned like Tat Vijnanartam. Tat Vijnana. The Vijnana, Jnana. Jnana means knowledge. Vijnana means practical knowledge. It's a science. Right? And then Tat Vijnana means spiritual science. The Tat Vijnanatam Gurum Eva Abhigachit. See, this is what it says. Abhigachit means it's a must. To understand the spiritual science, spiritual master, Guru, Gurum Eva Abhigachit, Guru is must. This is what this sloka says. Then what else? What is the quality? What is the quality of the Guru? Then Samit Paninaha Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. This person should be heard from his spiritual master. This knowledge should be heard from the spiritual master. What is it? Brahmanishta. This is about the Lordship. So he should have understand from his spiritual master, from the parampara system. It is not that reading from the spiritual master, reading the books from the spiritual master or something like hearing from the spiritual master. It's parampara. Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. This Shrotriyam, hearing from the parampara system. This is the first quality of the spiritual master. Okay, next one is must have realized the conclusion of Vedic scripture. The spiritual master must have realized the Vedic conclusion. What is the Vedic conclusion? Krishna himself says in 15.15, Vedaisya charver aham eva vedyo. This is what it is. After reading all the Vedas, I am to be known. The person who is reading all the Vedas, he should understand Krishna is a supreme personality of Godhead. If he doesn't understand Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead, then it is useless. That's all Vedas, whatever you read, it is useless. So this parampara system directly giving Krishna is supreme personality of God. That's what it is. Directly, right? So this is a Vedic conclusion. And Prabhupada understood all the Vedic conclusion. Perfectly understood all the Vedic conclusion. Perfectly understood. After he understood, and he establishes. When he went to this Western world, he nicely see how to give this knowledge to these Western people. We don't know. Many people don't know. Then he started very nicely chanting Hare Krishna, and then slowly so when they do mistake, Prabhupada tolerate all the things. That is a guru. He tolerate all the mistakes done by his disciples. Tolerate and slowly establishes. That doesn't mean that he diluted from the principles. Slowly establishes, and then later he make it very strict. That's how time, place, and circumstance Acharya will give. Like when I'll give an example. When the first marriage was happened, sannyasi should not do marriage, but Prabhupada did it. The first marriage, the disciple got married, Janaki and forgot his Prabhu's name. So they got married, and his sister and her sister has come for marriage, and she wanted to help. At the time, nobody was preaching. That's a very, very starting stage, and nobody was there. So Prabhupada himself cooking for the people, all the people who were coming. So only one person cooking the whole marriage. Some 100 plus people, see only cooking. And this bride's sister came, and she wanted to help Prabhupada. So she came. She came and she asked, Swamiji, can I help you? Then Prabhupada says, yes. And then she is coming to touch this. Prabhupada says, go and wash your hand first. They don't know cleanliness. Just she went there, whatever he told, it just went and wash her hand, come. And then she was doing something. By the time she got sweating, she started wiping out. Then Prabhupada see that, go and wash your hand like this. See, this instruction from spiritual master, like she doesn't know at that time. Just she knows only because the first time she's meeting, right? Okay, she go and wash and come. She was doing again. Swamiji, can I smoke now? The person who is following all the things so strictly, she's asking that question. Prabhupada says, what do you expect? Prabhupada says, go outside, and then after finishing that, wash your hand and come. This is how he tolerated. He tolerated all the things. This is a spiritual master. He's merciful. He's merciful. Otherwise, he can say, throw out, go out. That's all. Don't come here. But no, Prabhupada never say like that. He want to bring these souls towards Krishna. Later, that Mataji becomes so very, very great devotee of in ISKCON, right? She's a great devotee. She's a great singer, and she sings a lot of songs. And then she was serving so Srila Prabhupada and Krishna very nicely. This is how the spiritual master tolerate and work, right? This is the quality of the spiritual master, right? So the Vedic conclusion, he very nicely given to the people. The basic is Krishna. We have to give Krishna. That is most important than just to rules and regulation, following Vedic, like a lot of what is people are doing, right? A lot of rituals. No, the importance is Krishna. More important, Krishna. Slowly we can establish step by step, but we should not give up the people who do mistake, because they're all milichas, they're all yavanas. Such people taking up Krishna consciousness, while doing that, she has to tolerate, and then he establishes. Later, she followed all the regulative principles, all the things. Now you see, that's what it is, right? Strictly follow the principles of disciplic succession and scriptures. Already I told, Prabhupada was not written his own commentaries from his mind. No, he has written is the commentary which is from the previous acharyas. Just is not written himself. He has taken from the previous acharyas and he translated it into English in a simple language, in the understandable manner. That's what he did. He didn't do like, okay, I write my own ideas. No, he never did it. If you go and read the previous acharya book, same meaning will come, no difference. If somebody knows that language, they translate, same meaning will come, because that's how Prabhupada has done. So Prabhupada, somebody says that you have done so magic, you have done so miracle and all, because you make them, many people become devotee and all. But Prabhupada says, if I have any credit, no, I don't have any, I did not, because I just translated into English. That is only my credit. I did not do anything. That's what Prabhupada says. He didn't take any credit. All credit given to his spiritual master. Because of my spiritual master, I could able to do this, or otherwise no. This is the mood of the spiritual master. This is a mood of a devotee, pure devotee. Pure devotee means always very humble. He put himself very, very down. And then he gave this knowledge. When he was preaching in New Zealand, I think, there people were asking so many questions, and one boy was asking that, so you are a guru for all of these people, and you are in which category? He was talking about Varnashrama system, Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Shudra, and like Vaishya and Sudra. Then Prabhupada says, I am the fifth category, below than that. This is what Prabhupada says. So humble. He put himself down, and then he gave this knowledge. Somehow he want to give this knowledge. So this is what real acharya, real spiritual master. Spiritual master wanted to give this knowledge so that he want to elevate the people to higher consciousness, right? And then must have empowered by the Lord or the spiritual master. No upstart. Correct. This is what I was talking about. The spiritual master means he must be empowered by the Lord himself or his spiritual master. I told, like whatever he did it, only he gave the credit to spiritual master, because of the spiritual master only he could able to do it. He don't have any power. He just depend on the spiritual master, empowered by the spiritual master, right? So that is how they're empowered by the Lord. If you think about Prabhupada, within this 11 years or 12 years, he created more than 6,000 disciples. And he traveled all over the world 14 times within 11 years or 12 years. And he establishes 108 temples when he was there only. And he translated more than 80 books. Right? It's not ordinary book. It's all transcendental. It is very difficult to translate like this one. So, and he could able to do it, and he could able to exchange a lot of like mail communication between these disciples. More than 6,000 letters are there. So he has to do all the things, because the disciples are there. They will raise question, he has to answer, and he has to give the class. He has to travel many countries, and he has to inspire them so that they can practice more and more like this. It's not possible at the age of 70 plus. That's another thing. We are not able to travel even one day, and even one day he will be here, one day in other place, one day in other place, something like this. He travels. He don't stay anywhere. He keep on traveling all over the world, right? All over. All the 6 continents he has traveled. Only one continent, that is Antarctica or something, he has not traveled. So remaining all 6 continents he traveled. and he's preached this message, right? So without empowerment, it's not possible. We are not able to build one house in our lifetime. You could able to establish within 10 years 108 temples. So that is also very, very big temples. If you go to any US temples, big temple, when Prabhupada established, these are all 10-acre, like this kind of temple, 5-acre land, 10-acre land, not like 1 acre, half acre. No. Now only we are making small centers. No. When Prabhupada is the big temple he established. So what I'm trying to say is that Lord empowered him and he become an instrument. However we are surrendering, that much Lord uses us. So Prabhupada fully surrendered, Lord used him, and then he established this Krishna consciousness through him. That is what already Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted, like my Senapati Bhakta. That Senapati Bhakta is none other than Srila Prabhupada. He establishes. These are the qualities. Must be able to free his disciple from cycle of birth and death. Very, very important point. See, I was talking about many bogus gurus and all, right? Because they cannot able to release. We are under the mode of material nature. We are under the mode of material nature. I don't know how many of you understand what is mode of material nature. The mode of material nature is tamoguna, rajoguna, and satoguna. But we have to come out of this. Then only we can liberate from this. So to come out of this means at least we should come to the mode of goodness to understand this transcendental knowledge, and then we can be released from this. Or otherwise, the mode of material nature will hold you, will do all either passionate or ignorance mode. Whatever anarthas, it's called anarthas. Many we will discuss later. Anarthas will do unmeaningful things. There is no meaning of it, whatever we are doing, right? Unwanted things we do because of mode of passion and ignorance. Darkness. The spiritual master, what is it? Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya. So the spiritual master is taking the torchlight in the darkness and show the path. This is how the path. He's showing the knowledge as a path. That is given by the spiritual master. That quality the spiritual master should have, right? So that is how the spiritual master. This is one of the important quality. You should be able to deliver these people from the mode of material nature, from this material world. Or otherwise, see, there is in Bhagavatam there is sloka, but I'll tell the meaning of it. It says that you should not accept position of the spiritual master until you can able to deliver your disciples. You should not accept as a father and a parent, as a father or mother, you are able to deliver your children. You should not be accept the king. You should be able to deliver the prajas. If you are not doing that, then don't accept it. That's what it says. But now we don't know. Without knowing all the things, we got married, we got children. Now our job is to deliver our children. And similarly, the spiritual master should be able to deliver his disciples, or otherwise he should not take that position. But Prabhupada is a perfect deliverer because he knows the signs of Krishna and he can able to deliver. That is why he preached this whole spiritual science to all of us, and he's coming from the parampara system. So the spiritual master should be able to deliver his disciples. One of the important point, right? Okay, teach by example. Acharya. Acharya means achara. He himself follows. He understood the whole Vedic knowledge, and he himself follow and he himself teaches us. Both are. He himself follow and teaching us. So whatever he is teaching, whatever he is doing, there is no contradiction. He's called Acharya. So Prabhupada did that. And the spiritual master should have this quality. You should follow what he's teaching. Right? That is a perfect spiritual master. Okay. Self-control. Anyway, we discuss Vacho Vegam, Manasakroda Vegam, Jivva Vegam, Uttara Upastha Vegam, Etan Vegan Vishayata Diraha, Sarvan Abhiman, Pratimsha Shishyat. This person, those who has a self-control, such person can create the disciples all over the world. This is the meaning of this sloka. This all Vacho Vegam, Manasakroda Vegam we discussed initially, right? Vacho Vegam, speaking. Control of the speaking, control of the mind, control of the, anger, control of the tongue, control of the belly, control of the genital. If the person who can control all these six things, he can create a disciples all over the world. Okay, so we also should control. I don't know how much we can control, but we all can try, because when you practice bhakti, automatically sense control will come. When sense control comes, automatically we can also become teach. We can also teach this knowledge to others. So we all should take some responsibility and teach, because we all get this knowledge from the Guru Parampara. We all also take responsibility and teach this. Should strictly preach the truth from the Vedic scripture, not to speak just to attract or appease the common people. Very important. Prabhupada many times scold the people, because whenever somebody try to break the principles, Prabhupada won't accept it. Maybe little, what do you call, little details they are missing, it's fine. But principle, if anybody missing, the spiritual master will not allow. So strictly tell the truth. Whether he take it Krishna conscious or not, that doesn't matter. But the truth is truth. You don't want to change that. Sometimes when he went to US, people say, the other people, the bogus guru came to Prabhupada. See, if you are telling don't eat meat, don't do illicit sex, because these are all very prominent in US. Only meat they eat, and the illicit sex means they have many girlfriends, and girlfriends also many boys like this they have. So, and then what else? Illicit sex, gambling is very prominent, and then what else? Truthfulness, that is also not there. Like everything, gambling, and cleanliness, that is also no. Everything is lost, and you are telling that people will not take it. They said, Prabhupada says, no, I will tell the truth. If they take it or not take it is up to them, but I will give this truth. That's all. That's how it started, and the people who could able to take it up slowly take it up, and then it spread across all over the world. So the spiritual master should give the truth just for appease the people. We should not give the Vedic scriptures. No, it's not good. Okay, here it is coming. What about bogus guru? Yeah, we already discussed this. Okay. Okay, so whenever we go and buy the gold, we should know how to test the gold, right? We should know what is the quality of gold. Similarly, whenever we go and learn this knowledge, we should test it. And that should be, we should know how to test it. That is what. So we have to check whether it's a parampara system proper and all the things. Just to go and hear and then, okay, they are telling like this, they are telling no. Parampara system you have to hear. That's all. First you have to test it. Or otherwise he'll be cheated. But many people, they don't talk about soul or spirit soul or nothing. They just speak about, okay, you enjoy as much as you possible, and then you give some money to me. That's all. many people are there. Like, okay, this life is for enjoyment. You enjoy, and then do something for this organization and do that. No, that is not the right way. We have to give from the scripture, not from anything else from our side. They don't refer. I know one of the spiritual organization. He openly says, I never read Bhagavad Gita. There are so many followers all over the world for that organization. He says that I don't read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and all. I whatever my experience, that I share. What is this? What kind of system is this? And people are following this cheating people. And this anyway, that's what I said. Whenever the cheating people is there, cheater will be there. So it is match. Krishna says, this is what Krishna does it. You whatever you want, Krishna gives. The cheater wanted, cheating guru will be ready. That's all. People are having cheating mentality, cheating guru will be ready for them. So this is very, very important. We should be very sincere to learn this knowledge. We should be very, very sincere to get out of this material world, to get Krishna, attain Krishna within this lifetime, because we got the human form of life this lifetime. So very seriously we have to practice it. Very sincerely we have to practice it. If we are not very serious and very sincere, just for time pass, it is up to you, all of you. But my request to all of you, the spiritual master request to all of you, the Prabhupada request to all of you, within the lifetime, you can go back home back to Godhead, because you got this life, human form of life. Why we want to miss this opportunity? Why we want to live like cats and dogs? Just to sleeping, mating, defending, eating. That's all. 4 things only we are doing, right? Apart from this is like a pickle. No, this should be the main course, because this is what important for the human form of life. The human form of life, The meaning of the human form of life is to liberate from this material world, not other form. It's very difficult. They cannot chant the holy name, but we have a tongue. This tongue can chant the holy name. Dog tongue cannot chant the holy name. It cannot, but we can able to chant the holy name, right? So chant the holy name and go back home, back to Godhead. This within this lifetime. Take it seriously. Take the guidance. Now it is available. People are available. They are practicing. Serious people are there. You just attach with the serious people. You also become serious. It's like we have like a iron rod right now. Keep it in the fire. It become a fire, right? It become a fire. Then it will touch everywhere. It will fire. It will burn. Similarly, there are people who are practicing seriously. You also practice with them. Then automatically come serious. That's how it should be. Okay, they don't surrender themselves to any guru. That's what people who don't want to surrender anybody. They want to independently. They like whatever they like. The guru has to give. This is what the many people mentality. They don't want to surrender to anybody because guru will say you surrender and you surrender to Krishna and all. Here the other bogus people, whatever you will do it, you give something like this. Then people are happily go and do it. This is what happening. So this is very prominent now because Kali Yuga, the people don't want to surrender it to anybody and they live as they like. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 6.5, what is that? The mind is your greatest enemy if not controlled. So mind is not controlled. The greatest enemy says that don't surrender to anybody. You enjoy life you like it as you like. That is what they listen. They don't listen to the spiritual master. They don't listen to the spiritual message, whatever we are giving. Surrender. Krishna says, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamegam Saranam Braja. Surrender. But people are not ready to surrender to the guru and they go to cheating gurus. They say, you do whatever you like, but you give some money or something like this, you do this and you enjoy. This is what cheating guru will do. So this kind of people go to that people. But we should go to the parampara system. They will teach you, you surrender to Krishna, surrender to Guru. That's what they teach you. Nothing else. Okay. And normally they don't ask you to read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and all. They ask you to do your own activity. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go to the qualities of disciple. Till now we were doing, we are understanding quality of Guru. Now I'm going to quality of disciple. So whenever there is a Guru and disciple comes, this both should be good. It is not only Guru could be good and disciple can be like anything. No. See, this is like the seed and the land. When the seed is good, land is not good, that seed won't grow properly. When land is good, the seed is not good, that also won't grow properly. So the seed is given by the spiritual master and the land is this disciple. It should be very fertile. Then only it can grow this seed, right? So the disciple also should have qualities. What are the qualities? Krishna says, we'll listen from Krishna. Okay. Tatvidi pranipate na pariprashnena sevaya upadesyanti se jnanam jnaninas tattva darshanaha. Okay. Krishna here say that just try to learn the truth by approaching the spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively. Render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. Right? So Krishna recommended go and approach the spiritual master. Already told, evam parampara praptam imam rajarishi yoga na sakalena manaso, like yoga nashta paradapa. So already told, you have to hear from the parampara system. Now he's telling, go and approach the spiritual master. How to approach? He says that first surrender. Tatvidi pranipatena pariprasnena. Then he says pariprasnena sevaya. Sevaya means what? You have to do seva. After seva, you have to pariprasnena. You have to inquire. How to inquire? Submissively. This is a quality. The disciple should be surrendered to Guru and then and then do service, and then ask questions. How to ask question? Submissively. Then what will happen? Tatvidi pranipatena pariprashnena sevya ubadesyanchite jnanam jnaninas tattva darshanaha. Who has seen the tattva, this Krishna tattva, who knows tattva, he will tell you, he will teach you how to attain that. That is what tattva darshanaha. He already seen that truth. He already seen the truth. He will give the truth to you. Right? This is only possible who has known the truth. It is not everybody can give. No. If you have something, then only you can give, right? The person who has this Krishna Tattva, he only can give you. So that is a spiritual master. That spiritual master will give the Tattva as it is to you. But to get that, Krishna says these three things: surrender, and then service, and ask questions submissively, so that he will give the truth. So what kind of question you would ask? You should not ask like this basic questions like what is the cost of this durdal, what is the cost of rice and all. No. Tasmat prapatyante jinyasu shreya uttamam. Jinyasu shreya uttamam. Uttama means topmost. Shreya means ultimate. Ultimate goal we have to ask. To whom? To the spiritual master. If you are not asking ultimate things, the spiritual master is not interested in any materialistic activities. He's not interested because he's in Krishna consciousness. He's always remembering Krishna. He's always practicing bhakti. And if you ask anything, he will not answer also. So the question should be tasmat prapatyante. First you have to prapatyante means you have to surrender. Prapatyante jignyashu shreya uttamam. You have to ask the question. Jignashu means raise the question. Shreya uttamam, what kind of question? Shreya. Shreya means ultimate. Preya means the temporary, some short goal. Shreya means ultimate goal. What is ultimate goal of our life? That is what we have to ask. Atata brahma jignasa. Who am I? What I'm doing here? What is my real position? And what to do in this life? This is what you have to ask. This kind of question, not like any other, like I don't have a job, give me a job. I don't have, I have problem with my husband and wife. Can you solve this problem? No, that is not job of spiritual master. Spiritual master will not involve any of these cases. Even sometimes devotee goes, my wife and husband is, spiritual master is sannyasi. He says, I'm a sannyasi, I don't know. I cannot even talk. I can give only Krishna consciousness. That's what the spiritual master can do, right? So the quality of the disciple should be like this. We should ask the topmost questions, and should be very, very humble, very, very submissive. The first quality of a disciple is humble, surrender. Surrenderness should be there to the Guru. Why he has to surrender to Guru? Only surrender to Krishna, no? Only surrender to Krishna. No? Why we have to surrender to Guru? Guru is the representative of Krishna, and he knows Krishna Tattva as it is. And why he has to surrender? Because if you are not surrendering, whatever instruction is giving, you cannot take it seriously. You cannot understand only. That should be up and down. We should be down. The Guru should be the top. Then only the mercy will flow. Otherwise, mercy won't flow. Mercy won't flow. If you ask challenging question to Guru, that's all. You cannot understand, because even though you answer, you're ready to answer, but you cannot understand because you are challenging. When you're challenging means whatever I want, you give me. That's challenging. No. Whatever good for you, he will give. That you receive. When you are in humble mode, then you will receive. If you are not in a humble mode, means I'm going to challenge. Challenge means I want what I want. You have to tell me what I want. This is what the cheating gurus will do. You go, I like this, can you give? Okay, he said, go enjoy. No, the real bona fide spiritual master will not do all the things. He will give only Krishna Tattva to you. And to understand Krishna Tattva, we should be very submissive. We should be in the receiving side. We should be ready to receive that knowledge. If you are not in that mode of goodness, mode of humbleness, it's not there, then the disciple cannot understand the message what is giving. So normally the Guru also will not spend time for that, because you don't want to give this knowledge. Because when you challenge him, he will not give. That's all. Okay, if you ask, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I say, okay, do it. That's all. He will not give any information for you, not meaning that particular instruction for you, right? So we should be very, very humble, very, very submissive. In fact, Prabhupada says, you should be a fool number one in front of spiritual master. Prabhupada says, You should be a fool number one in front of spiritual master. You should not behave like, I know this, I know this, I know this technology, I know this technology. What is the use of these technologies? People will do that in front of spiritual master. No. You go and submissively ask if you have a question, or you go and do some seva to him and come back. That's all. So this is the quality of the disciple. Should have this quality. Okay. So desire to be liberated. This is the first quality. Desire to be liberated and be engaged in service of the Lord. This is a very, very important quality. Not like desire for building a big house, buying big vehicle, car, buying like people, I want to cure from the disease. This is not the desire we should have. We should have a desire to be liberated, to be engaged in the service of Krishna. This is the first quality the disciple should have. If that is not there, then whatever we are doing is useless, because the spiritual master will ask you to engage in the service only. And one more thing, not looking for anything cheap. I was talking about, right? I was talking about some people wanted job, some people wanted this and this. Go to the guru. No, guru's job is not giving job for you. Guru's job is to deliver you from this material world. To deliver you, he is not ready to keep you in this material world. You work in this way. No, he don't want to give you job at all. Many people go to the guru, bless me, he has to study nicely. No, why you want studies? Studies is totally different. Material study, why people go to the guru and I want more, I want good mark, I want to get this college, that college, these things and all people do. This is a nonsense. These are all very cheap. We should not go to the guru for the cheap things. These are all, you do your work and you will get it. Why you want guru for this? Your guru is to be deliver you. That is a job description of the spiritual master. The spiritual master job is to deliver. So we should not go for any cheap mentality with guru, to the guru. Cheap mentality. The worst thing is we are not able to beget a child. What guru will do for that? Guru cannot do that. Guru don't want to do that actually. So this kind of things we should not go. Humble attitude. This is an attitude. This is what I already discussed. Inquiring submissively about spiritual subjects. Yes. How to understand the spiritual matters. Krishna says like this. How to understand this? That's a question you can ask the spiritual master. He will explain nicely. Not inquiring something material things to the spiritual master. Spiritual master is completely in Krishna consciousness. Desire to render service to the spiritual master and Vaishnavas. Now you may ask, why I have to render service to spiritual master. See, this is what in Vishnu Purana, not Vishnu Purana, yes, Vishnu Purana, where Lord Shiva and Parvati is discussing. Parvati asking, which is the best way, which is the best thing to worship, best way to worship. Then Shiva says that, Aradhanam Sarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam Param. This is what Shiva says. Worshipping of all worshipping, Vishnu worship is best. Then again, next statement, he says that Aradhanam, more than that, Tadiyam, that is one more word. Tadiyam means a devotee of the Vishnu. Worshipping the devotee of Vishnu or Lord Krishna is more important. So serving spiritual master and Vaishnava is very, very important. If you serve spiritual master, what do you want? He want his own self-service? No. His service is to serve his spiritual master. His spiritual master given instruction. So for Prabhupada, his spiritual master, what instruction is given? You preach in English country, and then whenever you get money, you print the books and distribute it. So now all his disciples, they preach, and all his disciples distribute the book, right? So similar kind of instruction he has given his spiritual master, his disciples. Now that is what we are all doing. We are all preaching, because he gave the instruction unlimited preaching for one of these disciples. So he is GBC for Bangalore. So he said that you preach. So we are all doing. This is a service. Render service to the spiritual master. Spiritual master say, make ISKCON, Bangalore is ISKCON city. ISKCON city. So we are working for that. This is service to the spiritual master. It is not that, okay, go and do service, personal service. So personal service also needed. Very, 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 very few people. Not all the people is needed. Remaining people we have to do. And Vaishnavas means who practicing Krishna consciousness. We can do service. What kind of service? Just serve, like prasadam serving, do this. They'll be very happy. They will bless you. When you get the blessing, automatically your Krishna consciousness will, because they are very, very close to Krishna. So these are the qualities of the disciples, right? So best example is Narottam Das Thakur. He was serving to spiritual master. Already we are hitting 901. So I stop here. That's all. This is an example story. So I don't want to give more. Yeah, that's all from me. If you have any questions, I can take up. So 5 minutes, already 901. This is a very, very important topic we discussed today. If you have any questions, I can take up and I can answer sometime. No question? Okay, hope you all understand Guru Tattva. Guru, what is the responsibility of Guru? What is the responsibility of disciple? So if no more question, will. Oh, who is Prabhupada's Guru? Prabhupada's Guru, Srila Prabhupada Guru name is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. His father, his Guru is Gaura Kishore Babaji Maharaj. And his Guru is the disciplic succession is Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Like this, it goes to Krishna finally. So Prabhupada's Guru is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Okay. There is a possibility of Guru can be fall down, but the real spiritual master who follows his spiritual master, they never fall down. But there is a possibility when he does abominable activity and stop doing preaching or Krishna conscious activity, there is a possibility of fall down. But in the parampara system, falling down is very, very rare, because they follow their spiritual master and their mercy will flow nicely. Can we follow more than one parampara? Okay, parampara system means we are following one type of school. It is like I'm reading in the school, I'm writing one more place exam. No, it's not very good. It is not like very chaste. We should be very chaste to the parampara. It's possible you can follow, but it is not very good. You cannot perfect your life. So better follow one parampara. If you are a Shri Vaishnava, follow Shri Vaishnava, no problem. But follow one parampara so that you can perfect your life. The biggest advantage with Gaudiya Brahma Madhva Gaudiya parampara is there are a lot of devotees. Without association of devotee, we cannot practice bhakti. Practicing bhakti is very, very difficult. So we have a lot of devotees, so easily practice, and we have a lot of community now. So it's good to follow one parampara, not multiple. If you take Diksha from one Guru, you have to follow the instruction of Guru, right? So when you are not connected with Guru, then how will you follow the instruction? So it's better to follow only one parampara. We should be very chaste to the parampara. That's what Prabhupada says. We should be very chaste. Okay, why not one? Okay, actually there are 12, but right now in the earth only 4. It is all Krishna's will. Like we cannot say that why 4 also, why 1 also, why not 12? You can ask that also. But it is all Krishna's will. He establishes here he may think that this 4 is necessary here. That's why he establishes. Actually, 12 Mahajans are there. Even higher planetary system, they might be preaching. But right now, we have 4. He gave spiritual life means a lot of varieties. So different vow they are worshipping. So it can be one also. But this is what Krishna given to us, 4 parampara system, and we are following that. So we cannot see. However, we have our own will. Krishna also has own will. So we cannot interfere his will. Krishna doesn't interfere our will. That is why we are fall down in this material world. Similarly, Krishna's will is 4 right now. So we have to take it up as it is. My family follows Pushti Marg, and I have learned that since childhood. How to shift from there now? But currently in Bangalore, I am not associated with any devotee of Pushti Marg. Yes, this is what happened. So when we are following something, okay, traditionally it is coming to us. Traditionally it is coming to us. It is not that traditionally coming to us, but we don't know how to deliver from our side, right? Because we don't have that facility now with our tradition now. So better follow the parampara system who are teaching and who are taking responsibility of you. You can practice it so that you can be delivered within this lifetime. That opportunity is given by ISKCON now. This any parampara system. But right now ISKCON is preaching so vigorously because the instruction which is coming from the spiritual master. So it is heavy. Guru means heavy. So that instruction is there. So we are all preaching. So take advantage of that and practice this. This one, what is it? This parampara from Brahma Madhva Gaudiya parampara, and you can perfect yourself. And one more thing I'll tell you. This is the topmost one, whatever we are giving. I was telling, right, all the other one. Like Pushti Marg is Vachalya Bhav. And this Brahma Madhva Gaudiya parampara giving Madhurya Bhav. It is lover mode. It is topmost one. The only people can go to Goloka Vrindavana is this parampara people, not anybody else. Not anybody else. All are go to Vaikuntha Loka. But this parampara, this is very, very special parampara, particularly Gaudiya parampara, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came from Brajavasi. He is a Brajavasi. He came from Braja, from Goloka Vrindavana. Who are following this? They are the topmost people they go. It's a very, very, it has never been given in the whole lifetime of Brahma. So we got some opportunity now. So better take it advantage. This is the topmost. That is what the topmost offering we have given now. The chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamandra is the topmost offering. It can be there another 9,500 years. That's all. The whole 4.32 billion of years, only this 10,000 is short window it is given to us. So take it advantage of it. Go back to God, and very fast you can go back, because the chanting holy name make you advance so fast. So my request to you is associate with the devotees. Even though you come from Pushti Marg, if you have association, I have no objection, because you can follow that. But you have some tradition, that's all. But here devotees are there in Bangalore. Our devotees, you can associate and you can go back to Godhead. I don't know which place you belongs to in Bangalore. We have PK Sports in what is it? In God Visnali, you can associate. If any other place you want, we can connect them also, so that you'll get benefit out of it. You can get a spiritual master and you can practice seriously and then go back to Godhead. It's possible. In this parampara, where does Adi Shankaracharya and other gurus come? Okay. Adi Shankaracharya is Lord Shiva himself, and he came here. He came here on the order of Lord Vishnu. It is there in Vishnu Purana. So the order giver. Adi Shankaracharya is not. Is a devotee of the Lord. Lord Shiva is a devotee of the Lord himself. Even if you see here, one of the Rudra Parampara. So what do you call? Even though he's a devotee of the Lord, but his order is misinterpret the philosophy, so that we can segregate non-devotees. Who is following them? They will be like enemy of the Lord. Actually, they what do you say? There is no. They are not from parampara, because he is not from parampara, but is Lord Shiva himself. That is for some purpose he has come, but they are not coming under any parampara. And other gurus that are not parampara, they are totally bogus. Just ignore them. That's all. They are bogus. because they might be intention may be good, but their philosophy is not correct. So better ignore them. It's not proper. As I told, we respect everyone, but at the same time, philosophy-wise, we cannot compromise. Philosophy means it should come from parampara, not like their own mind, and then they put, in my opinion, I think like this. No, no thinking, no, in my opinion. If you see any of the devotee, I think like this, I do, no. No. This is what Krishna says, this is what Prabhupada says, this is what we say, because this is what is there in scripture. In the scripture, it is there, we are telling like this. In the scripture, it is there, we are telling like this. No, I am not thinking myself. No. If other people are saying, I think, in my opinion, all things will come, because they are not coming from parampara. They are not hearing from their guru. Right? Oh, this question. Okay. If somebody fall down, what will happen to the disciple? Okay, in ISKCON we have facility. If the guru fall down, there is a GBC. We have Prabhupada created GBC, meaning it's a governing body committee. There, all exalted Vaishnavas like spiritual masters will be there. They arrange other disciple who fall down from the guru, like guru fall down, but very, very rare. Yeah, there are fall down, because after Prabhupada left, some of the gurus fall down because their activity become abominable. So they removed, and their guru connected to other spiritual master. Basically, the thing is that the guru tattva, the connection between Krishna and guru means he connect the disciple to Krishna. That has to happen. If that is happening, then mercy start flowing. This is what important. It is not that, okay, my guru is this and I left the body, I don't have now guru. No, even though he is very, very old person now, if he connect you to Krishna, then the current will pass through you. Like that is what it is. The person who know Krishna tattva, he connect you to Krishna. That's all. Connection happened. Then mercy will flow. Otherwise, there is no mercy. So mercy has to flow from Krishna by connecting the disciple to Krishna. The guru will do that job. That is what he know, how to connect you to Krishna, because guru will not go back home to Godhead because of fall down, and then the disciple go back. Serious. If disciple is serious, Krishna will arrange everything, and if disciple is serious, then anyway, ISKCON we have facility. This all the things will be taken care. What about Sadguru Prabhuji? Recently he said Shiva has nothing to do with Hinduism. Okay, I don't want to comment on all these things. That's why I don't mention the name of the people. So my point is, I said the principle. I don't want to go about the person to person. There are so many people are like this. So many people. I don't want to mention any name. So the point is that the principle should be perfect. They should come from parampara. If they are not coming from parampara, why are you following that? It is waste of time. Just going and enjoying, coming back. Anyway, enjoying, there are a lot of clubs, a lot of things are there. Or otherwise, you can go with the family and go and do that. Why, in the name of spirituality, go and enjoy there? Enjoyment in this life, we don't want to be that is not Guru's job. Guru's job is deliver. To deliver, we should be very serious. When you become serious, you follow Krishna, then automatically its connection happens. Those who follow this, which is not coming from parampara, obviously you are going to not fall down. It's not a spirituality only. It is in the name of spirituality, they are exploiting and you are exploited, because the people are wanted to exploit and they are exploiting. It is not their mistake, the people mistake. They want to exploit it. There are many followers, thousands of followers or lakhs of followers. You go and enjoy. Where is the deliver? Where is the moksha? Nothing. It's all their own concept they create, and then they make you attract. You come there and enjoy there and go back, and you pay money something and go back. That's all. Nothing. If possible, that's how they do it. There is no spirituality here. I don't want to mention him, but you understand the principle. Guru Tattva, Guru means coming from parampara, not from anywhere else. I hope you understand. Thank you. Already we reached 9:15. Thank you for joining today. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa chindubhyevacha patithanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.